Hi Jen. Hi Tom. Thanks so much for coming in on Tuesday evening. I really appreciate that, and I'm sorry I couldn't work with you on more cars, but it was getting late and I knew you had to get to Ken's. But thanks very much for your time. And this is the GLC that we looked at. This is the one you drove. And this is a GLC 300. It's the inline 4-cylinder turbo engine. And this is a new color, the selenite gray. It's metallic paint, and it has a really great feel to driving, and you know, the performance and the comfort is great. These wheels and tires give you a higher sidewall, so you have a cushier ride. And these are the Pirelli Scorpions they have on it. But you know, you've got the same sort of important features that you have on your car now, only this one has the blind spot assist in both of the mirrors. And as you come around the back, you'll see that this car has full LED lights, and so they're very bright. They come on faster when you hit the brakes, and of course it has a backup camera that has a little door over it, so it's protected from weather, which is very nice. Has the trapezoidal shaped exhaust and a chrome cover, which is really looks nice with this car. It dresses it up. And so I'm going to open the trunk space now. I know this is a completely different car than you've ever had before, but I do think that it would be super, especially if you decided to go to one car. It has the locking trunk space. It does have the extended mobility tires. There is a cargo cover which you can have on or off. It has that little, this is the folding box that you can use for putting plants in or anything that's a little messy. And it's great that you can lock this. And I like this feature too. If you had curtain rods or 2x4 you had to bring home, you can split the seats, or you can put this whole side down, or just put the whole thing down flat. Makes it really nice. And as you're looking through, you can see that waterfall design on the dashboard with the stand-up. It looks like a tablet. This car has the full voice-controlled navigation and all of the other things, the fit and finish that you expect in a Mercedes. So let's take a look over here. Gas door opens the same. This has got, like I said, full LED headlamps. It has the 18-inch 5-spoke wheels, heated steering wheel, illuminated star. Now that's something you wouldn't notice in the daytime, but it's a soft glow on the star in the front of the car. That's beautiful. Gets 21 to 28 miles per gallon, and that is a low estimate. My customers are telling me they're getting 30 and 32 on the highway. And the specialty items in safety that are super important are collision prevention assist plus. This car can literally activate braking when there are certain things going on, people stopping in front of you, a deer jumping over the railing. The attention assist and the pre-safe predictive occupant system that closes up the side windows, the sunroof, sets the passenger seat back from the dashboard in case of an accident, and sets your headrest forward so you won't get whiplash. This has the cross wind assist, which I forgot to mention. I know you go to Vermont And the crosswind is incredible because as those forces are pushing against the side of your car, your vehicle has an answer to that, and it holds you steady on the road. It's wonderful. And these LED lights are great. I'm going to open the door for my videographer so he will take a little ride in it. The interior, I think, is great. If you see how the door is sculpted to hold a large water bottle or a smaller one, and just the way things are carved out, it's quite attractive. And this has the matte finish, the black ash wood matte finish here, which is in the Burmester sound system, heated seats, and of course you know this seating. The passenger does not have memory, but the driver's side does. And there's lumbar support in both driver and passenger. And as you scan through over this way, it does have the brushed aluminum right there on the dash, and the black ash matte wood there. So this is the waterfall design with the black ash matte wood finish, and it's attractive, and it doesn't show fingerprints like other things do. You've got your 2 cup holders here with a removable section so you can take it out for cleaning, and then this can be used for doing things for your screen, but you can disable this if it's not something you want to use, because you're used to this round piece. This is a little larger one, but it's like a joystick, and it gives you the ability to adjust things here. For instance, if I press down, I get the menu, and I can go to options and change the map orientation, do the 3D map. It's pretty neat. And the way they've got it set up, it's attractive. You can really see clearly the definition with the colors and so forth. And it's got your time on there. Now that may or may not be super important. There are other GLCs that are less money, and we could consider that if you're not dead set about having this voice activated navigation. Enter destination.
Please say the house number, the street, and the town.
62 High Street, Portland, Maine.
Street name is ambiguous. Please select a line number.
3.
62 High Street, Portland. Accepted. Do you want to start route guidance?
No.
Cancel.
So now if I want to look at this place that I'm headed to that I've not been to before, I can see on the map where it is. Here's the crosshairs, but I can back it off enough to see that, oh, it's right near Commercial Street. It's right near the downtown area. So it gives me a reference point by previewing the destination. And then I can go back and I can start it, or I can save it, or I can find points of interest, a restaurant that's nearby, or some other place I want to go shopping. So this is a very attractive system. Some people love it. Some people are still getting used to it. So let's take a little ride. All of your heating and cooling is right there. And these are all things that you can touch if you want to switch over to your radio picture on the screen. And I can change the channel using the round button, and that's right here. Or I can use the touchpad. But it's very sensitive, and some people are not really thrilled about the touchpad. So it's something you can try out. We did use the dynamic change here so that when I push it forward or back, I'm getting the changes in the get the Sport Plus, the Sport, and comfort is where you mostly drive, but sometimes you need that extra power. So now we'll take a little ride. And the steering wheel is super comfortable with the thumb holes that are specifically made to keep your arm in a nice position where there's a bend in your elbow when you're driving, and that you're not stretching your arms out and putting pressure and strain on your shoulders and back. I'm going to make a U-turn here. Car does turn on a dime. Love it. And you're up a little bit higher than you normally would be. I hope that you'll receive the information I've just sent you. There's 5 pages of the off-loaner E-Class, the E400 not cabriolet, the coupe that's in the showroom, and then this car. And actually, I think I gave you the numbers on this car yesterday, but I tried to write up at the top so it would be very clear for you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Tom. I'm glad everybody fit comfortably in this car, and maybe we can talk a little later on today. Thanks so much. I'm at 207-510-2250.